So everyone saw HDFC Bank chairman resigned, but here's what really happened behind closed doors. 3 senior executives got fired and the real story just got a whole lot messier. So Atanu Chakrabarti, HDFC Bank chairman, resigned and the stock fell 9%. But here's what headlines missed. Days later, HDFC Bank itself fired 3 senior executives. 1. Sampath Kumar, the head of branch banking. 2. Harsh Gupta, the EVP for Middle East, Africa and NRI business. And 3. Payal Mandyan, a senior vice president. Why? Because HDFC Bank in Dubai is selling 81 bonds of Credit Suisse to NRI clients, calling them safe fixed income instruments. But in fact, 81 bonds are actually very high risk investments that get written off if a company goes bankrupt. And that's exactly what happened. Credit Suisse went bankrupt in 2023 and investors got back nothing, zero. Since then, Dubai's financial regulators have banned HDFC Bank from onboarding any new clients in the region, and Mandyan and Gupta have both been suspended since January, pending an internal probe. Now, the RBI has come forth saying the bank has sound management and strong fundamentals, but with HDFC being the largest private lender in the country, here's what gets interesting. 48% of it is owned by foreign institutional investors. Singapore's sovereign wealth fund, Norway's sovereign wealth fund, and massive global pension funds. Now, these institutions require very safe, very clean investments. And historically, when they wanted exposure to India, they just went and bought HDFC stock. But now, with the governance cracking and trust reducing in the brand after this scandal, who knows whether this 48% will stay. Send this to someone who already owns the stock or is thinking of buying the dip. Stay informed and follow the Daily Dividend for more insights like this.